Hello there, ladies, gentlemen and unicorns. Welcome to another little Sunday stream, and I'm glad to report that there are no technical difficulties whatsoever. Oh dear, do I have any levels on my microphone? Yes, I have. Yes, I have. I was this close to jinxing it, and if you can see, there's just some atoms in between because sooner or later we will have some technical difficulties. As Cursibu already said, it's probably we probably already in the environment of some technical difficulties, because apparently Twitch only serves the full 1080p Super HD HDR, no, it's not HDR stream. So I hope it's not too taxing on your hardware or not eating up any of your mobile bandwidth or data plan that you're having. Right, the automated unicorn just greeted everyone again. So yeah, also from me a hearty good evening and welcome, depending on your time of day. I would say a hearty time of day to you all. Wonderful. Okay, so as you've probably read in the description, I'll be playing some Ludum Dare, not Ludum Dare always. When I think of Game Jam, I always say Ludum Dare. No, this time it's not Ludum Dare Game Jam games, but it's jam games from a Game Jam where I was invited to become, I was a judge on this little Game Jam. And it's a Game Jam, it's very local from Austria, and it's the Game Jam is called the Game Jam Linz 2021. For those who don't know, Linz is another capital of a federal district that we have here. We have 9, is it federal districts, federal states? Yeah, we got 9 of those. The one I'm living in is Salzburg, with the capital of Salzburg, of course. And the other one is Upper Austria, and their capital is Linz. And this is the Game Jam, where I'll be playing all the games that there are. Thankfully for me, it's only 4 submissions, so it shouldn't take too long, and I'm very much looking forward to it. I was very honored to be a judge, and as always I enjoy jam games because you can see so much creativity there, and yeah, you never know what you get. My mom always said, life is like a box of chocolate. You never know what you get. Probably sued by Warner Brothers, or who made Forrest Gump? I don't know. Anyway, I'm about to get sued, so yeah, we will see who it is this time. No, I'm not playing copyrighted music. Yeah, at least not this time. Cursibu says, I got Ethernet to every prophesized pixel, to get every prophesized pixel. Wonderful. Thank you so much for taking those extra steps to get all the important pixels there. I mean, yeah, I'm trying out new hair products, so ta-da! Yeah, I hope you're not too disappointed. But enough about me. Yeah, right. I know. But let's have a look. Let's have a look at the wonderful Game Jam Linz 2021. This is the itch.io page, and there are 4 games. And this one I already had to Google something for you, which I will show you when we get to it. Right. So I'm not quite sure if any of the original creators is here. Let me quickly check. 8 viewers are present today. Thank you so much for sticking with me. Mom on VPN 7 times and Mom on Tor. No, I'm just kidding. Thank you so much for dropping by. And yeah, I thought, why not start with Superdog? And look at this in the chat. Good, and email is here. Hi Phil, thanks for doing this. Yeah, always. Again, thank you for the opportunity to judge some games, because if you know me, I have strong opinions on pretty much everything, and yeah, I even annoy myself with my strong opinions, especially when it comes to games, but I think this is why we're here. And greetings from Spain, by the way. Oh, you're in Spain right now. I hope the weather is nicer as it is here. I mean, I'm not complaining, of course, because as soon as you complain, weather has a tendency to get worse. But I had a nice day today, but you can already feel the winter's chill that's around the corner. So yeah, I'm very much looking forward to the next summer where I can complain about the heat, because I like to complain. Michael 148 is here. Hi, I'm here too. Wonderful. Thank you so much for dropping by. And son, did you finish your dinner? Says Ink and Imbula. Oh my god, it's mom. I knew it. I knew it that this was your nickname. Weather's great. I'm enjoying a last bit of holiday. Wonderful. So I'm a bit envious of people enjoying their holidays, but yeah, I'm not complaining. I'm having a great weekend. The only thing is that there's some renovation going on here where I'm living, and yeah, it's a bit annoying. We had to get everything sorted and covered up with those covers that no dust gets there, and yeah, it was a little bit annoying, but yeah, so this is why I'm here, just having a fun time, chilling and playing a Ludum Dare. Again, I said it again. Maybe I should make a drinking game. Whenever I say Ludum Dare, when I just want to say Game Jam games, we should all have a sip of water because it's fun and healthy to stay hydrated. Cheers, everyone. And Bolto subscribed. Woo! Thank you so much for your subscription, Bolto. I very much appreciate it. Let me raise my glass in your honor. It's water. I've run out of coffee, which is good because I had 2 lattes and 1 black tea today, so I'm pumped. And ahoy Phil, ahoy Bolto, thank you so much for dropping by. Right, okay, so enough chit chat. You're not here to hear me talk, well, a little bit perhaps, but you're here to watch me play some Ludum Dare Game Jam games. My god, this will be my end. I will drown because I will be saying Ludum Dare so much now. Right, Game Jam Linz 2021 games. And let's start with Superdog, which I already downloaded because I wanted to make absolutely sure that nothing in terms of technical difficulties is disrupting this stream. If you remember last week, I had like 1 hour. It took me, I think, at least 1 hour to get all things sorted. And the good thing is, when you have technical difficulties, you know what you did wrong, so you can be better next time. My problem is I don't know what I did wrong. Suddenly the microphone didn't work, then I got it to work, then the webcam didn't work, and they just wouldn't play nice with each other. And I tried uninstalling drivers, resetting things, reboot. Turns out I don't know what I did. Suddenly it was working again, and yeah, and even my Wacom tablet was working in Photoshop, even with pressure sensitivity, which is something that rarely happens, even without anything else. So I think I just flushed through all my USB cables, and now everything's just fine. Right, okay, so let's start with Superdog. Where is my... There is my window of Superdog. Oh, first, of course, yeah, let's have a look at Superdog, judge, feedback, comments. Okay, yeah, there is nothing there in terms... Oh, I got 36 minutes to the deadline. Okay, let's be super quick. I'm really sorry. I thought I had more time on this. Oh dear. Okay, Superdog. No, this was Superdog data. There we go. Superdog. Superdog. I'm more of a cat person. Okay, is there sound? By the way, okay. So we need to run. We need to run, and oh my god, those are zombies. I like how fidgety the dog is. Let's feed the dog. Does the dog do anything? I have no idea what I should be doing. I can move around with WASD and the arrow keys, and I have a little dog, but can I do something with the dog, or does it do anything for me? Okay, so no, try not to get in contact with the zombies. Oh, okay, so maybe can I click something? Apparently. Maybe I should have said what the theme of this jam was, and the theme was a close companion. So this makes sense. My god, those zombies are huge. Okay, I'm not quite sure if I did anything wrong here, but let's give this another try. So there's a bone for the dog and some water for the dog, and I'm not quite sure if I should be clicking. I'm trying now different buttons. Yeah, what would have been helpful was some sort of description there, but probably it's just me who didn't quite get the description. But it looks, frankly, it looks to me a bit like you've ran out of time because even the map ends. And the dog, the dog following is, let me say, technically flawless. It does what it should do, and there's also an ending state, and now the dog is also dead. Yeah, I'm really not quite sure what I should be doing in this game, but I really like the cute dog. And the zombies are also quite cute. So also with the big outline, I enjoyed very much. One thing that I don't like as much is, but this is a pet peeve of mine, is if I zoom in, can I zoom in? Of course I can't zoom in now. Excuse me, is differently sized pixels, or that there is a lot of very soft bilinear filtering going on there on the background. But again, this is probably something where you say, yeah, this wasn't our main problem, we've just ran out of time. So yeah, I'm not quite sure what the goal of the game is, if there is any, but clearly it looks like you barely scrape together something that you could finish. But so far, I mean, I see a kernel of a game there. Maybe you can have your Superdog attack the zombies or just distract the zombies. But right now, I'm really sorry, there is not much there that I can comment on. And there's 4 days to judging left. Okay, so good. So I'm not running out here of time. And while I'm looking like this cute dog here and just blissfully ignoring any deadlines. Okay, so this was Superdog. Again, I'm really sorry that I can't say much, but with this next thing here, can I zoom in? Why is Glassbrick giving me a hard time? Again, you probably can't see my mouse pointer. I will try again. Technical difficulties, ladies and gentlemen, unicorns, there they are. Okay, so now it works. So you can probably, those who know of a certain British sitcom know already what this is about. It's the IT crowd. And for those who don't know, let me enlighten you with this wonderful intro to the IT crowd. It's one of my favorite sitcoms because it's British and lots of computer jokes and nerd jokes. And essentially the story behind this, or the premise is, those two guys, this one and this one, are the IT guys, and this is Jen, their manager. And Jen has no clue about IT, but somehow, I love this intro, somehow managed to get a job, and they're just in the basement. And the recurring gag is, you probably know it, is if the phone rings and yeah, they just pick up and say, IT, have you tried turning it off and on again? So that's where this comes from. And now I'm very hyped to look at the Game Jam 2021 Jen Saves the Day. Okay, Jen Saves the Day itch.io page. Oh, look at this. You know what? Before I do this, I probably should have looked at the itch.io page of Superdog. Okay, apparently not. Okay, so I can't download this game, probably because it's to be played in the browser. And can you see this? Yes, this should work. This game was made with Phaser 3 for the Game Jam Linz 2021 with the theme A Close Companion. Jen saves the day. Roy had a really shitty day already, and now there is an incoming hacker attack. Help him on his way to the internet, trademark, to defend the attack. There's also a fun episode about the internet where they just trick Jen into believing in the elders of the... Yeah, I'm not spoiling it for you. Many distractions lay on the way. You play as Jen, who acts as his guardian angel and can manipulate things by pushing and or dragging them around. Make sure he can get to his destination as fast as possible. Team is Pia Gerhofer, Matthias, Jolgi, Holzinger and Matthias Ableidinger. Acknowledgements, great thanks to Rainer Stoppeck for his phaser-based template and tutorial. And thanks, Jen, says Heideltraut. Okay, so let's... Roy had a really tough week so far, and I heard there is an attack on the internet. I'm sorry, I should probably follow. Roy can never choose which coffee to make. If I make the correct one, he'll go faster. Okay, I probably should have... which one? Sugar, milk, choose, damn it. How do I interact? Click, push, no. Which one? Roy, come on, Roy, pick something. I don't know how to interact. I don't know how to interact. Come on, Roy, choose. Oh, probably I should just... Oh, you... I see here, probably there is something... When I'm hovering over those choose things here, the wrong one is lighting up. And maybe this is on me. So probably, you know what, I will just reset the sizing of the browser and start the game over again, because I have a feeling that this might be a problem. So let's try this again. Left click says good and evil. Thank you. Okay. Then let's let's get started. And one feedback that I have is, Jen, can you make me a coffee? Okay, so this is sugar, milk, choose. Okay, so this is disgusting. Try again. Okay, so I think I should hit just the sweet spot there, but I'm on the wrong meter, I think. This was wrong, this was better, and great, thanks, Jen. Okay, so apparently I've made it. Okay, so, oh, fire, exclamation point. Oh, I can. Now this works. Well, this is not my problem anymore. You're correct. I like to play this, Jen. Roy will never go past any flashing arrow willingly. Must hide it. Oh, no. Oh, of course, Oh, this is how I need to do this. I mean, that's this dedication from the IT people, right? Just hide the arrow under some... Not arrow. Error. Error. His name is Error under some post-its. My God. This is probably everything is timed here. Come on. Come on. Get down here. Good. Okay, so error message hidden. Oh no, if the boss starts talking to Roy, he will never stop. I need to distract him. Oh no, let's try the hammer. Blah, blah, blah. This is not a violent game. Okay, paperback. Who turned off the road? Okay, this worked. We need to keep the internet up to date. Features should go in, but neither bugs and viruses must pass. Okay, so this is a bug. And I'm not quite sure if this is the internet, and I'm not quite sure what are features. Bugs caught, bugs gotten. Okay, so apparently it's on the lower end of the screen, and I just need to find everything with Jen, I think. Oh my God, I'm so bad at this. I'm super bad at this. And I'm not quite even sure if I'm doing things correctly there. Come on, Jen. Are the butterflies features? I mean, technically butterflies are bugs, right? So, features 16, bugs caught 38, 39, features 17, 18. Yeah, again, I'm not quite sure if I'm getting things completely wrong or what I'm doing there. But one thing that I already can say, I really enjoy that this looks like the intro to the IT crowd that we've just seen. Also with those pixelated characters and the green outlines there. And I think this just keeps going on, right? So what is a feature? What is a bug? Again, I'm not quite sure. If I do nothing bad will happen. Okay, so it's just bugs gotten. Yeah, I'm lacking feedback of what exactly is a bug, what is a feature, and should it not collide with this one, or should it not reach the downside of the screen? Yeah, I'm confused. I'm confused, frankly. But I think this just keeps going on, right? And InkDeo21 redeemed unicorn. Oh dear. Let's see how this goes. Thank you for redeeming unicorn. Oh God. Yeah, I think maybe should I go to 100 bugs? I mean, we got bugs caught, bugs gotten. I'm not quite sure which is which, but I have a feeling this just keeps going on. Are there any cute Easter eggs there? No. I just right-clicked and said open image in new tab, so there we are. Okay, amazing how often it works, says InkDeo21, probably in regards to have you tried turning it off and on again? Or are you sure it's connected to power? This is the other thing. I know of myself, and I once was this close to getting an IT call or a call out to IT at work, where I thought, yeah, this speaker, it's just not working anymore. And I tried various kinds of system settings, and then I realized, maybe I should check if it is power. And then, of course, the plug was not just plugged in, and then I had to undo pretty much all the tempering that I did in the system settings in the hope to get some stereo sound out there. Yeah, probably this is something that IT will have to fix. Yeah, it's a point-and-click game. A Jam game version ends here, FYI. Okay, cool. Deep butterflying is the most important stage of development. Yeah, I mean, the fun thing is with butterfly is there's the German word for butterfly is not as poetic as a butterfly. I mean, butterfly, it sounds light, it sounds friendly, it sounds nice. In German, it's Schmetterling. I mean, it's a classic German word, right? Because it sounds harsh and overly long. And if you crash something, you zerschmetter it. So it's something along those lines. So it's something that sounds, if you think about it, very, very violent. And deep butterflying, yeah, okay. So, Jam version, so we got some bugs, we caught some bugs, but we got 69 features. Nice. So this was Jen Saves the Day, and I really like the premise that you play as Jen and just helping. I mean, essentially it's a management game, right? You're just helping your IT crowd to perform by doing pretty much everything, even if it's not your job, just to get them do their work. And also thumbs up for the fun pixel art. I instantly can recognize Roy and damn it, what's the other guy's name? This one is Roy. And it's been too long that I've watched this series. Anyone in the chat can enlighten me. It's Roy, Jen, and not Troy. Moss, of course. Yeah, it's I got a gun. I got a mother flipping gun. My God, so many fun memories from this. So yeah, I very much enjoyed it. Again, I was a bit unclear about the game. That what it. For one thing, is the prompts of what I should be doing were a bit too short. I couldn't really read it. So maybe have something where I can just click if I understood what I actually should be doing, or if I've read the speech bubbles there. The other thing, again, yes, if you've seen, is I think there is something wrong with the first game to prepare the best kind of coffee. Could be me, so I'm quite sure it's on my end there. The problem, but yeah, this threw me off a little bit. And in the ending, in the last screen there, I wasn't quite sure where the hitbox is and what actually I should be doing. Should I just move around? Should I just collide with it? Should I click it? Can I click it when I'm not, when Jen is not around in the area? So quite a number of question marks for me. But presentation-wise, the other thing that I was missing, of course, was the iconic music. But clearly, I mean, it's a game jam. You don't have time for everything. So I very much like this entry. So the next one is Wompsty and Bompsty. This is cute. So download. I've downloaded it already. But is there anything about this game? Can I click it and then look at this? There, I should have clicked this. Okay, so let's catch up. And with Superdog, what did I miss? Okay, so there's no information on Superdog. So again, clearly you've ran out of time. It's super obvious. So with this one, I clicked it. Yeah, okay. So we've seen that one, and Wompsty and Bompsty. Again, I have to always read it twice. Wompsty and Bompsty is a fun little game where you need to get to the finish zone as fast as you can to extinguish Bompsty's fuse before it burns down and triggers Bompsty's explosion. Neat. Navigate through the levels by shooting Wompsty across the... One question. Is it cool to shoot a bomb so that it doesn't explode? Never mind. Navigate through the levels by shooting Wompsty across the stage using your left mouse button or dubs. Wompsty is a burdock. I have no idea what this is. So it sticks to most walls. To release Wompsty from the walls, press the right mouse button or Q. But watch out, dangerous flames and flamethrowers will make Bompsty explode if you're not careful enough. Can you help Wompsty and Bompsty with their never-ending struggle to keep Bompsty alive? Wompsty and Bompsty was created during Game Jam Linz 2021. If you think something is a bug, it's a feature. Now, this is nice. It's like if you find any mistakes, you can keep them. So unzip the file and start the game. Yes, this is what threw me off a little bit. 357 megs. So I'm looking for very high production value on Womsty and Bombsty, the final game. So it's just left mouse button, right mouse button, and we will see how far I can make it and where I completely misunderstand the goal of the game or what it wants from me. So Unity Crash Handler, this is not what I should be running. Womsty and Bombsty. Made with Unity. And there's sound. Okay, please let me know if you can hear this. I make it a bit louder here. I mean, I have to give you something. It looks like it's completely in tune with the rest of the art style. So congratulations on that. And I also like here this the choice of font and overall presentation. So this is nice. I can quit the game or start a new game. Personally, I would have would have switched it, but yeah, let's start a new game. Intro plus space to continue. Oh, nice. This is nice. Okay, so shoot and release. Okay, so release and now I need to shoot. This is super cute. Okay, and now I need to release because my god, is this cute. This is cute. So there is some water coming out, so I've diffused thing. Oh, press space to continue, yeah. Inni the Beninging. So in the beginning, not quite sure. So I very much like the presentation. It's 3D, but it doesn't have to be, has to be, but so so if I click something, it gets triggered or bounced into this direction. Okay, so I need to first release and then shoot. And shoot twice. I really like this physicality between those two bombs. Oh, time's up. Oh, there was a time limit. Oh dear. Yeah, I don't think I'll be good at this. Come on, double jump. Okay. Where do I need to go? I think yes. Woohoo! Success. 24 seconds. My god, this was easy. I really like this. This is burning it up. Press space to continue. Okay, so we will have to try this quite a lot. Okay, so I mean, this is almost like I did it intentionally, right? But I assure you I did not. So uh-oh. Uh-oh. No! Ah, damn it. Okay, so this can't be too hard, can it? Okay, it's... Oh, oh dear. Oh dear. Yes, almost. Come on. Success. I really like this. This is super nice. This is super nice. Physics-based game in a game jam time span. That's impressing. It is. Tight squeeze. Oh dear, flamethrowers. And look at those particles on the flamethrowers. I really like it. Okay, one feedback that I have is the clock starts ticking right away. I would start the clock as soon as the player makes their first click. Okay, so should be fast here. Oh dear. Yes. Okay, maybe something did not trigger with the flamethrowers because I don't think that I really should have made it through them. But I mean, look at those particle effects. Those are super nice. They look very nice. Knock knock. Okay, so do I need to... Oh dear. Okay, so the fuse is lit. Okay, so I need to constantly or continuously push against it. Okay, so this is nice. Oh, this worked way too well for what I actually wanted to achieve. Okay, so how much time do... Yes, okay, good. Okay, so this is fun. This is fine. Okay, so clearly it's not... Oh dear. Okay, I had more luck than skill. Oh god. Yeah, okay. I completely had this coming. Okay, so I like it how you combine... Oh dear. How you combine the different elements that we've seen so far. But my god, this is hard. I would assume this is the last level. I hope. Okay, so fun with physics is always... I mean, look at this. This is pure Goat Simulator gold that we have here. Probably not going to make it in the time that I have. Come on! No. You would think that by this point, at least I know how to get rid of this first obstacle. But no, I don't. Okay, maybe this was good. Should I go up? Yes, I should go up. Okay, again, I was more lucky than skilled. And this was Womsty and Bomsty, and I have a very soft spot for this kind of action puzzle games. The music is cute. So in terms of presentation, I very much like it. Maybe the camera was a little bit too close for comfort for me, so that I didn't quite knew where I should be going because I didn't memorize the entire level layout. But it was very good that you provided me this overview at the start of each new level. Maybe the font was a bit too big or too large, but I know how this goes, especially if you play it in the viewer in Unity. You want to have everything legible, and then you just, if in doubt, just go bigger, right? So this is just some very I don't think this is very helpful feedback, but in terms of gameplay feedback, I really like the progression of the difficulty curve. So this was exactly as I would have expected it. You know what? Maybe you could also have some story going on, because I mean, like I said, the presentation is super cute there. So maybe you could even make more, with little cute story, because everything is super cute. What I also like is it's a bit like with Worms, this combination of something that is super cute, or with Lemmings, but then at the same time kind of violent when everything just starts exploding. So maybe if you want to keep working on this, you could make it even more cartoony, even more over the top, where you have this little bomb, but it explodes like in huge explosion, everything screen shake, nuclear mushroom clouds, something like this. Then again, probably would get old quite a bit. Sorry, I'm just spitballing there, but I really like this. And impressive what you did or managed to get done in just this short amount of time that you had for the game jam. So please also, it's always cool if you have some credits that I can credit the people who made the game, just by read out their names, because I'm curious how big your team was and how many people you had working on the programming side and how many were working on the graphics and the presentation. And of course I want to know who did this amazing music. Let's check the chat. It's a feature, not a bug. Exactly. And finally we have a mind held hostage. Okay, so this is, maybe I should have said of who it was. Probably should have just looked at what is written here. So Superdog was by Wotan Wandler. Jen Saves the Day was by Kadhon, Peach 1307 and Yolgi. And Wombi and Bomsty was by Grandmaster Seb. I wanted to read Grandmaster Tab, like the Tab plane. There's a plane passing. And Tor Iron 17 or Torion Toriron. I'm so sorry. And finally, A Mind Held Hostage is by Michael Grieshofer and Green Acorn Studios. And all it says here is a spooky old warehouse. So let's explore this spooky old warehouse. Also like the font, by the way. So let's have a look at The Mind Forever Voyaging. No, this was a different game. So like the screenshots already. So this looks kind of spooky already. So, A Mind Held Hostage, a rainy night, a mysterious warehouse. Elisa enters the old building not knowing what awaits her in the dark or who. A Mind Held Hostage is a skill-based platformer, oh dear, where you can shoot your old new. Trusty companion. I'm not quite sure what this means. Using her to reach higher platforms, jump over large gaps and find the secret in the warehouse. Controls A and D move, space jump, left click shoot and recall the ghost, right click switch between pull and push mode. Okay, so this sounds like already something involved in terms of mechanics. This game was made for the Game Jam Linz 2021 with the theme A Close Companion. Credits Emil Dobetsberger, Bozo Wuxan, Michael Grieshofer and Green Acorn Studios. Right, okay, so let's run the game and hope that it works. Let's switch over to full screen. And Jolgi is also here. Thank you so much for dropping by. Wörtenwandler is like Upper Austrian for Wörtenwanderer. Wörtenwandler, there we go. That makes sense. The OE threw me off. So it's the Wanderer of Worlds. So A Mind Held Hostage, and it's already giving me slight shivers. So credits again. It's nice to have a credit screen, and also here with transitions and super moody, rainy atmosphere. I like this. So level select. You know what? I'm not going to spoil myself. Let's just hit play. Our protagonist, Elisa, is driving her car one cold, rainy night. It was a dark and rainy night. She stops near an old warehouse, gets out of the car and enters the old building. Why, you ask? I don't know. Let's find out together. Yeah, let's find out what she's up to. Okay, so this is cute. What was that? I'm sure I've heard a voice. I like this little animation. It was probably nothing. Must have been the rats. Okay, so there's even music going on. Okay, so I can jump quite high. Like the jumping sound. Is the music too loud or too... Mari, hi sister. Please don't be scared, I'm just a ghost, you know? Something in this warehouse keeps me awake. Please, big sister, I want to sleep now. Make it stop. Okay, so Elisa is Mari's sister and we have to bring closure to her then. Okay, I can't pass this here. Hey, big sister, if you left click you can throw me. I can help you get up there. Okay, I'm left clicking. I'm left click, I'm right clicking. Oh, okay, cool. The border changes when I switch between modes. This is cool. But do I need to click on something? Or is something not working? Okay. Okay, this is cool. This is cool. My sister died years ago. Why is her spirit haunting this place? Okay, so we even got music, atmosphere, platforming, puzzles, and a story. Okay, so there she is. And wow, this is a large gap. You can left click to change my powers. Just try it. I will help you across. Okay, so it's pull or push mode. So essentially we're just throwing the ghost here as some sort of magnet. This is nice. Okay, so let's push and pull. No. Okay, maybe pull upwards and then push. No. Yes, okay, good. So pull mode or push mode? Let's try push mode. Oh, this was bad. I'm not quite sure if I can make it up here again. Okay, so let's try this again. Not quite sure. So left click, pull, pull, and push. Okay, good. So pull or push. Let's try push again. Maybe here. Okay, I can't throw it that far. Let's try this one. No, okay, again, I should try pull mode again. Automated unicorn. Audio is good, wonderful. Wanna become famous? Oh my god, it's one of those again. Okay, how did I do this? I forget. Okay, first pull and then push. There we go. And I try again the pull mode then. Yes, it was the pull mode. Okay, so this one. My god, who built this warehouse? Okay, so probably need a push right here. Yes, good, okay. Made it, wonderful. GDL. Okay, there's even a platform. This is very cool. Probably need it here? No. Like so. Good. And here I need a pull. No, ah, oh, damn it, this was bad. No, no. I like this. I like this. There's a bit of skill involved, which clearly I'm lacking as usual. No. Okay, so I need a push here, or do I need a pull here? No, I'm not quite sure. Yes, I don't know how I made this, but it's good that the level is over because clearly I won't be able to do this again. Okay, so what's up here? Probably nothing. Also, by the way, I like this melancholic music. This is nice. Do you see this cool bubble, big sister? Please touch it. Please touch it. I don't see it, but... Oh, this one. Okay, so let's touch the bubble. Ah, okay. So this bubble lets me jump twice. Not quite. Okay, so I'm still not there. Used to this. Okay, I'm clearly not. I still haven't mastered the controls even halfway. No, come on. Oh, okay, this works. This also works. This is nice. Thank you for allowing me. Okay, but probably now I really should be good with the gameplay here. So let's try the pull mode. This was bad. Okay, good. So no. Oh God. Whew. Okay. I will never do this again. I'm super certain. Okay. And now I have to do this again. Okay, good. Okay, so pull. No. Okay. Yeah, I clearly don't feel that I've mastered even halfway the controls. But I very much like the concept. No. Okay, I should probably get a bit closer. Bed? Okay. This is probably the hardest level then for me. No. Yeah. We will watch me now try this level for a couple of times now. Or not. Oh my god. There's a lot of content in this one. I really like this. Oh, the story goes on. Oh no, the path is blocked. Maybe we can push these boxes away somehow. Ah, okay. Cool, so still new mechanics to this. Oh god, more of this. Okay, so those don't last very long. No, okay. Jump, jump, jump. And good, good, okay, good. Getting the hang of this. No. No, okay. Okay, so this one is probably super hard for me. Wrong mode. No. Okay, we were going to watch me try this level quite often. Oh dear. My god, this is super hard. This turned super hard. No, why? Why did I collect her again? Okay. Whoop. Oh dear, wrong. No. Oh dear. It's fitting that the automated unicorn types something that's Commodore related because the changing frame, the changing border reminds me a bit of Commodore stuff. Why didn't this work? Okay, so yeah, clearly I've maneuvered myself now into... Oh no! Yeah, okay, now. I didn't expect it to grow back. No, wrong mode. Okay, so the mode also resets every time I start the game anew, or the level anew. This is one feedback that I have. It would have helped me much more. Why can't I recall her? I'm not quite sure. Probably because I'm in the air and yeah, it would keep me more in the flow if the mode wouldn't reset. Oh dear. Okay, so I need to stop on the platform. Oh dear. Oh, holy moly. Oh, good. And even it gets even harder. Oh no, you're killing me. Oh, wrong mode. And there's even a moving platform. Okay. Clearly, I need to wait for the platform to come down then. So I can't stay in the flow. Or at all. Yeah. Oh, okay. No! 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 Okay. Okay. This is a mind held hostage. Yeah, and I feel like also my mind is being held hostage because I can't make this level. This can't be so hard, can it? I mean, clearly the designers themselves managed to beat it, I would assume. Did you? Or this is... Maybe I should now wait. By the way, I like this extension cord that's dangling there. This is nice attention to detail. Okay, so let's try this again. Maybe I can catch it this time. Yes! And... oh, shit. No! Oh, dear. Okay, if I'm super fast here in the beginning, then I probably won't catch the platform. This is a bit annoying. Okay, apparently it's played like this. No! Ah, it's super slippery. This is a bit problematic for me. No, wrong mode again. No! Ah, dear. Good evening. Did you end up having any technical issues at this time? Not yet. Not yet. I will probably have some motivational issues now. How hard can this be? I probably should be waiting for the platform to go up. Now it's up. And now it's coming down again. Right as I'm approaching it. Right? There we go. See? It's that simple. No! Oh dear! No! Ah, dear. Yeah, I'm not quite sure if I ever managed to finish this level, to be honest. This is super hard. And I'm quite lucky that I've made it through the other levels before. Yogi says that level also frustrated me. Yeah, this is... I think maybe the problem that I'm also having is with timing. What I'm expecting now is that when I nail here my timing here in this first part, that I'm guaranteed to catch the lift here. Oh dear. This is something that the Mario games have down to quite a degree, where it's if you know when and where to jump and you've essentially memorized the level, you can just breeze through, and it looks better than what I'm doing here. No. Yeah, sometimes it feels like I'm throwing her not actually where I want to throw her, and this is throwing me off. It's throwing me off. Yeah, I reorganized my stream deck and now I can't find anything anymore. Oh no. Okay, so the best choice of action essentially would be to just wait for this to go up and come down again. And this is utterly putting me out of the flow, so I'm kind of frustrated now and not really having as much fun as I had before, because with each new try, essentially I have to wait to make it easier for me to get to the lift. So this is not fun anymore. This is not fun anymore. But once I've made it right when I was super fast, but not like this. Ah, no. Okay, maybe I can get at least another attempt at those two platforms up there. No! Oh, good. Okay, I need them to pull me through there, and there's more spikes. I don't think that I'll be ever finishing this level. I'm not having fun with this level here. No! Oh, damn it! Can you wait out the bubble? Let's try this? No. No, the bubble is just throwing me up in the air. I mean, this is some advanced level already. Okay, but I think at least here I found the solution there. No! I'm sliding too much for this platform. Okay, I don't think that I will be finishing this. Seriously. I'm not having fun anymore. But overall the premise is super nice. I very much like this, and I'm curious to find out who's holding Mari hostage, but I probably will never find out. No! And it keeps going on there. It's not like you've made this one jump and then it's done. No, you have to make it through whatever comes next. So, oh dear, yeah. Okay, so this is clearly something that is putting my enjoyment of this game clearly to a test. So yeah, last attempt. Yeah, I'm done. I'm done. A mind held hostage, and I feel my motivation is being held hostage. But overall, very nice entry, very great level design, and I enjoy the mechanics very much. The level design right up to this point, clearly, you need to give me something here. If I fail over and over at this part that I've already solved, I'm not having a lot of fun, or I mean, what I want to do is I want to try the parts clearly that I didn't get past yet. But having to redo all the things that I already did, and especially with this one here where the timing is important, where I actually have to wait to try again and fail again, this is super demotivating. So how would I fix that? I would, for one thing is, yeah, probably not doing this. For one thing is, like I said, is if I nail those jumps here, that I can catch the platform at my first attempt, so that I'm relatively quickly up there again. And then of course maybe have some sort of checkpoint in the level or something, or at least that I know where I can get a breather and just see what or how I should take the next challenge. Because I mean, so far you've introduced new mechanics very nicely, but now everything is, I mean, as you've seen it here with the previous levels, it put me quite to a test, and sometimes I said, I'm not trying this level ever again, and I'm so glad that I don't have to, because I just lucked my way through it. So yeah, this is I think the major criticism that I have, because the presentation is very nice, also the music has this melancholy feel to it. So yeah, I like this very much, and also the presentation, this the animation there is super cute. Look at this, isn't this cute? I like the attention to detail. Attention to detail. So yeah, it's super moody, and I always have a very soft spot for moody games. Yeah, and this was the Game Jam Linz 2021. All 4 games played, and I spent an hour playing just 4 games, but with some games there was a lot to it. Again, with Superdog, I'm really sorry that I can't tell you more about what I feel, because yeah, it looks like you've ran out of time severely on this game. Lady Missleaf is also here. Thank you so much for dropping by. Always nice to see you. Right, so let's see the chat, and I've already am behind quite a lot. So if you were here 20 minutes ago, the chances that I'll be reading your chat reply. Want to become famous? Yes, thank you. Inken Imbula, what a cool game. Yeah, hey, it's your chance to be famous, don't deny it. There is no collision on your throw. Ah, okay, yeah, thanks, Emil. Right, at least that I figured out. No worries, this is only going to get way harder. I've noticed the shadow on the background looks really cool. Yeah, I like those attention to detail, because with jam games, as I think we all know, it's what aspect you can afford to spend a lot of time on, and also what aspect you want to spend a lot of time on, and those don't often overlap. At least in my case, it's where I know that I'm pixel pushing something here, and I know, yeah, this is going or already costing me an hour, and it's just some minor things that nobody else will notice, and I really should be doing something else. But I can't, because I must finish this. So, and sometimes I feel that when the overlap is that something that goes very quickly but adds a lot to it, like Caps's sort of shadow. I don't know how long it took to implement, but I would assume already thin ice when I'm assuming that something is not that a lot of effort, but it's there. With all the interactions, and you constantly see it, and it really gives it some more impression of depth. This is also something that I've heard when you're designing props for your game. It doesn't matter if it's a 2D game or a 3D game, and it's where someone said, I don't know what game it was, but I think it was some sort of exploration game, where they thought, yeah, there are 2 landmarks in my game, and I really want to spend a lot of time, because those are really big set pieces that when the player sees them first, they will go, ah, wow. But then someone said, yeah, have you tried, or what is, or how much time is the player going to spend at this place? And they said, yeah, not a lot of time, because all in between is just hallways in a space station. And you know where I'm going with this? Yeah, if the player is spending so much time on hallways in the space station, make these hallways as interesting as you can make them, also with different lighting and in different configurations and different textures and so on, because this is the majority of your game. With your great set piece, I mean, of course it doesn't have to look like shit, but you know what I mean. You don't need, or you don't want to spend as much time and effort as something where your player will be spending 80% of the game on. Yeah, just little aside. And Crucible says, well played. Yeah, thank you. At least until I gave up. Whoa, what game is this? Says Lady Misleaf. Yeah, and the question has been answered. You bet we did, says Michael. I don't know to what, but thank you that you answered apparently a question that I had. Did not beat every level on the first try. Okay, this is good. At least it wasn't just me. And the Train 27 says, good evenings. Did you end up having any technical issues this time? This one I caught. That level also frustrated Yolgi, and I feel like Phil is about to call it, and he did. And Bolter says, can you wait on the bubble? I couldn't. Viridian Games is here. Hello, Viridian Games. Thank you so much for dropping by, and I feel checkpoints would indeed help the game. Yeah, it's like with games like with Celeste or Super Meat Boy, because I feel the game, this mind held hostage, is closely related to this constantly failure way to success, and it always helps. Again, I've probably belabored this point too much, but the fast turnaround, right? You almost got this down, but again, with this wait for this one platform, this really took me out, and yeah, clearly frustrated me. And these games, says Cursey-Boo, I don't mean to push any pressure at all, just asking out of curiosity and interest, but is LD47 Postmortem coming eventually, or was it scrapped? No, it was not scrapped. I just, again, overscoped, essentially. Well, not that much overscoped, but I thought, okay, so this is usually how it goes, my creative process with making Ludum Dare postmortems, and with every new postmortem I want to streamline things a little bit more and make things a little bit smoother for me, because I've realized that there are certain points where I spend a lot of time on and then realize, okay, so I need to take one step back, and a lot of time that I've spent on something I need to redo. So basically in practice this means that I edit pretty much everything and then put in the music and the motion graphics and everything. And then I realize, okay, so now with the music track that I've had, it didn't work, or the music track was not long enough, or it didn't fit the mood, so I need to make new music. And now it has a different beat, or different feel to it, so I need to go back into the edit and do some re-editing so to make the pictures fit the music and everything. And when motion graphics or visual effects are affected, of course, I have to retime those, or maybe cut them to size, and so on. And in the end, it means just stepping back and spending a lot of time. So what I don't want this to be with this postmortem. So instead of doing it like first a very rough pass, and then doing all the fine edits, and then putting in the music, and then scrapping half of it because it doesn't work with certain music, and redoing things again, this time I thought I start essentially building the house from the ground up, but when I'm done with the first floor, everything is already furnished and painted, and then I start with the next level. So essentially this means I create it like it's almost the final quality, the final feel of the postmortem, with music, voiceover, motion graphics, sound effects, everything in there. This means when I'm just editing impressions, it goes very fast, but as soon as I belabor a point, so to speak, that needs some sort of motion graphics as illustration, it also needs some music, it also needs some sound effects, it also needs, of course, visual effects, or some other time-consuming way of doing things, and this is what's holding me up. So I got a couple of roadblocks there, but once those are done, I can use the After Effects composition for other things as well. So I know this sounds all very cryptic because I don't want to spoil anything. Some people have seen on Twitter that I was toying around with faking a Game Boy display, and I think I've succeeded with that one. But this is for one animation. I want to use it for other illustrations and points that I'll be doing in this postmortem. So to finally answer the question after 5 minutes of rambling is, no, of course it has not been scrapped, but it probably won't be done before the next Ludendare starts with this, which is in 2 weeks already. So yeah, the other problem is well, I mean, it's good, is that there is much more work at work for now, because now after COVID, I mean we're still right in there, but project wise a lot of intense projects came in, and it's not that I could sometimes leave a bit earlier, or that I had an hour or two of downtime at work where I could be working on my own projects on my own notebook. No, so far everything has been quite exhausting, and when I get home, I just I just need to recharge my batteries and just play something like some shooter where I can just sit back and just drool lightly. Where essentially I'm not feeling that creative, or when I'm really forcing to get some progress done, which of course I have, because I put myself under a lot of pressure, because I feel like I have to deliver, because people are waiting on this post-mortem. And then I try something and look at it the next day and I think, yeah, what was I thinking, right? And so I realized it when I'm really not feeling it is a strong word. When I'm too exhausted, when I know that I'm too exhausted to get productive work done, then I just say, yeah, Phil, just take it easy, because I've grown better at almost teetering on this edge to burnout, especially now with a lot of things happening at work, and I'm halfway leading a department there, which was also something that I didn't do a year ago, and so on. So yeah, all I'm saying is, yeah, a lot of things are happening at the same time, but still I managed to squeeze in some hours of work on the postmortem. But please be patient, because I don't know when it's going to be done. As always, it's done when it's done. But it's going to be a good one, and I'm very happy with the first couple of minutes that I already have. I already showed it to my wife, and she said it's as entertaining as always, and you never get bored, and there are some visual jokes and fun things there, where of course they're completely overproduced, but yeah, that you've come to know of me. Right, okay, so overscope plus demanding work. Yeah, you've been tired these last few weeks. I have been a little bit, but again, I'm really trying to find my balance there, and it's I don't feel that I have quite found it, but I'm trying either way, where it's I'm trying not to feel bad when I just take some time to recharge. I've seen this on Twitter where it said creative people are allowed to do nothing and just sit around. And some smart person also wrote on Twitter, or at least I've read it on Twitter, is that like creativity is like a sponge. Once you just squeeze it out, then of course you need to wait until it collects up enough water that you can squeeze it again, because if you constantly squeeze it, there's just nothing in there. And I felt so understood by this tweet, because I always want to give, and I always want to make something entertaining and something nice, and for me this the past week where I was I just tried to do something that's completely not anything that I could theoretically overwork, where it's just chill and relaxing. And watchers from last week know I started doing pixel art, the moonwalk, the famous photo of Buzz Aldrin on the moon. For those who don't know, Buzz Aldrin moon pictures, yeah, this one here. I pixeled this one and thought that this would be my just relaxing, nice jam. It's like for some people that do coloring books or solve Sudokus. And for me, it has become this week-long obsession to make this as nice and good and as well as I could make it as pixel art. And yeah, for those who don't know, let me quickly find the final piece that I'm super happy with. But yeah, long story short, it also turned out into something that I was obsessing over, and I realized that, okay, so I'm not working on the post-mortem or just giving myself time to recover. No, I'm just waiting for every hour that I could spend pixeling on on this thing. So on one hand, I'm super proud and happy with the outcome. I think it's my best pixel art so far, if I can find it. Yeah, talking and drilling your way through a directory structure is something that I really need to practice a bit more. So there we go. The final one. There we go. So this is the final pixel art, 161 by 220 pixels. Super happy with how it turned out. The background almost killed me. I spent a majority just doing the background, and on Reddit I joked that I said I almost know every pebble in the original photo now by heart. And if you're interested in seeing a making of, because I already made that one. There we go. So this is why I started doing the time lapse. So yeah, again, I'm super happy with how it turned out, but I realized I really need to find something that's not draining me creatively. And thanks for the explanation, says the train 7 minutes ago. I might be a bit behind the other chat because my poor connection, I'm buffering a lot. Oh, I'm so sorry. It's probably me because I'm streaming at 1080p and suddenly Twitch is not really catching up. So I hope you caught my explanation. So thank you for sticking with me despite your connection. And Good and Email says, all right, gotta go. Thank you very much for playing our games, Phil. It was really nice having you. It was nice having you around and me curse at your games. So yeah, I really felt honored and thank you so much. And all right, yeah, I need to fill out the proper judging thing. Will do. Cursibu, a delayed post-mortem is eventually good, but a rushed post-mortem is forever bad. Ancient proverb. Miyamoto, right? Or at least it's something that was attributed to Miyamoto. But yeah, this is, yeah, because you know me, I'm a quality fetishist. So when I feel I could do something better, if I spend a little bit more time on it, I will probably do it. And yeah, this is probably something where you can see. Health always comes first, yeah. Looks awesome, says Michael or Michael 148. Yeah, thank you so much. Again, I'm super happy with the outcome, but you can see how much time I just spent on getting the background here correct. But yeah, again, I need to find something like, probably it's just some coloring book, but then again I start probably shading and trying to find a way to make a coloring book things more interesting or give it more of a texture or something. And then I mean the bad thing about this is I can already feel my gears grinding in. If I define where the light source is coming, I could make it like it looks like an embossed painting or something. So clearly I need to find something that is not killing me in the long run. Yeah, but so far I think I'm trying to strike a balance now. Again, with work, it's just a balancing act. But again, thank you so much also for the people who just still stick with me right now for why I'm just ranting and trying to explain myself why there is no progress. Right, let me have some more water. And it's I've been streaming for just 1 hour and 20 minutes, so I think I will go for another 20 minutes or so. So maybe let's play some chill, relaxing game, or we can discuss something super academic, or maybe I can find something. But you know what I will do? I will play Solitaire. I will play Solitaire with you and hopefully not get bumped out. So let me change the title of Solitaire. And I will playing the OG version of Microsoft Solitaire. Let me just update the description because I'm running here a one-man band. There we go. Done. Because I will be playing it in the good old DOS box. And let's clean up this clutter a bit. No win, or it's CD Windows and then win. There we go. Isn't this nice? There we go. Yeah, of course I also got Chips Challenge, but this is another game that will probably be a bit too infuriating for me. So yeah, if no one has any objections, let me close also this one here. switch back to the chat. Bolto says, have you done the theme slaughter for LD49? Not yet, because with the theme slaughter, I always feel that I'm too harsh on people, because for me it's like 99% I just write out reject, and I feel bad for this because of course sometimes I feel like, yeah, I was probably a bit too harsh on just slaughtering certain ideas. But then again, I feel like would I be having fun with those ideas? And most of the time it's just that probably I'm just too jaded when it comes to themes, because I've it feels like I've worn out my goodwill when it comes to that. And yeah, I think this is why it's better if I'm not slaughtering any themes, because otherwise, I mean, I'm complaining either way. So no matter what game gets chosen or what theme gets chosen, I will complain, even if it was the one that I chose. So yeah, I have not partook in the theme slaughter. But as for the theme suggestions, sometimes I submit themes, sometimes I don't. And to me, I feel like maybe I should save the best themes that I can come up with and maybe do a game jam myself someday, who knows. But yeah, this is why I haven't participated in the theme slaughter. But nevertheless, it's super fun to see what other people post screenshots of what they vote up and downvote. So yeah, I mean, maybe if I'm super bored tomorrow or the day after, maybe I will slaughter some themes, but it won't be pretty. Talking of things that aren't pretty, I don't think there is. Oh, maybe there is still some hope for this session of Solitaire. Right. I mean, this game I've been playing since ever since it came out. The first time I saw this, I played it on a notebook, but with a monochrome screen, because this was the only computer that we had, was just a laptop computer with a monochrome screen. And I remember when I also did, of course, a lot of intricate paintbrush work. For those who don't know, paintbrush is I can minimize this. How nice is that? Paintbrush is the name of Paint before it was called Paint. So I think it was called Paint in Windows 95, and there it was still called Paintbrush. So, and of course I used to draw a lot of things with Paintbrush back then, like this, but it was on a monochrome monitor, so I just went after grayscales. But then I got a book, it's Windows 3.1 for kids or something, but it had colored screenshots, and from those colored screenshots I could see what the actual colors were, or what gray value corresponded to which color. And then I drew myself a little chart as a reference, and on the monochrome screen I tried to adhere to the correct colors then. So yeah, this is just some random bit. Yeah, theme slaughter, there's like 3,000 of them. Exactly, that's just too many themes, and frankly I didn't feel like that I could also contribute to this entire madness that's going on there in terms of how many themes there are. Look at this, maybe there's still a chance that I can get this done. But yeah, I'm bordering on not being able to finish this, but we will see how far I can get. But oh, there's a queen, wonderful. Lady Mistleaf says, remember using either Paintbrush or Paint, can't remember if it was Win31 or 95, to participate in a digital art contest when I was in 6th grade. Did you win anything, or what did you paint, or what was the theme? Okay, now I'm curious. Always like those nice fun stories of using old technology back in the day when it was not really that old technology. This is also, by the way, why I'm hosting the old-timey computer show on my channel, because this is also something, this is just pure retro bliss. This is just something that I can watch absent-mindedly, especially when I'm sick or something, and I'm just in bed, can't do a lot. I just look at BBC teaching me how to use a BBC microcomputer. computer. Right, so maybe I'm jinxing it, but this is looking kinda okay now. Maybe I just jinxed it. 7, no, okay, yeah, okay, so this is problematic. Maybe I can take this one and oh, there's another 3, but the 3 goes up there, the 5, I need the 5 now for this, the 9, I need the 8 and then the 7, that's bad. I was in 2nd place. Oh, congratulations! I forget if there was a prize. I painted a sunken ship surrounded by fish of various colors. Do you still have it? I mean, I would assume you probably don't, because I realized that a lot of so much early computing work that I made is long gone, because I didn't save them to floppy, because all the floppies, all the things that I used to copy to floppy, I still got, and I think 90% of my floppies were still readable after 30 plus years. So I was super lucky to get at least a very tiny fracture, I want to say, a tiny fragment of all the paintings that I've made and all the computing stuff that I made. Maybe, you know what, let me see if I can find something of my very early computer work, but I'm not quite sure if I have it at my disposal right now. But it's always, I mean, the chances are much higher that you printed out something of your early drawings and the actual paper survived for longer than the original file survived. Workshopcraft says, I do not miss trying to make games for early Windows. Who does? Who actually does? I think with software such as Game Maker or RPG Maker or even this dreaded FPS Maker, I think around the early 2000s, mid 2000s, when Unity and all those commercial engines really started, or ClickTeam Fusion, for example. I mean, those are the only things you could make games. But if you actually wanted to make it properly, which meant you had to do some C++ coding and all those super weird early Windows API calls where everything was super slow, I don't envy anyone who made games for the early Windows machines, even Windows 95, because I know myself as a player, there were so many instances where things just wouldn't work and I had no clue as why. So yeah, I think we've come a long way when it, most of the time, it's not just restart your computer because you just plugged in your mouse or something. Okay, so let me see if I can find something. 93 screenshots just from the journeyman game that I have here. Programming from 93. All I got was some programs from 1993, from 23rd of January 1993. I can show you which one it was. Or you can move the 3 by 2 onto the other 4 and then move the 3 2 onto the other 4. This one. And the other 4, then move up the 5s. Are you talking about this, or am I thinking completely? No, from the last column. So this one, let me bring up the 2, then the 4. But no, this is hearts. The 5 is here, and the 3, the 2. I'm not quite sure. I don't quite get it. I don't quite get it. Let's see if there is. Yeah, nothing has changed. Only my score just diminished. Move the 3 and the 2. This one here, the 3 and the 2 to this here, and then I can use the 4 and the 5. Thank you. Now I understood it. Thank you so much. And here's the final king, which does not help me at all. But at least, hey, at least some progress made. This is good. So the 5 can go up, but now I'm stuck here with the 6. But because probably the 3 is in this stack underneath here. Last column, last 2 cards in the column. Thanks, Yolgi. Yeah, Finally, I got it. Oh my god, I'm so grateful that I have a chat that explains to me what I'm getting wrong in Solitaire. Because I mean, it's like 10 years or so since I knew that you could take things down again if you need them to for other things. Like, probably not this. No, not this. Heart of 5 on 6 of clubs. Heart of 5 on 6 of clubs. And there's the 6. And now I can... Thank you. This was super clever. And here's the queen. Wonderful. And the ace. Oh, look at this. Things are falling into place. Thank you so much. Okay, so I think now we're getting closer. We're getting closer. So... let's see how much I can get sorted here. So the 4, the 5, this 5, the 6. Oh, this is so soothing to my soul when things like this are working out. I've posted Solitaire in 4K a couple of years back on YouTube, which was super fun. Look at this. Oh, thank you so much. Just make everything tidy here. And then I think we actually deserved the treat of jumping cards, right? So I hope it's not being too fast, because it never was as fast then. But you know what? What's the shortcut to reduce the cycle count on... No, that was not it. I wanted to reduce the cycles on DOSBox so that the cards don't jump, but now I closed it and that's that. Okay, good. I'm such a dumb ass. Okay, so for the record, it's not Control F9. Control F9 just quits without, and I denied my win. Yeah, thank you. This is a classic Phil. So it's nice that I wasn't alone. I wasn't alone. How stupid is that? I wanted to reduce the cycle count. And yeah, you know what? Let's have a look at the games. Let's have a look at the games. Maybe we can play something that's stupid, short, and fun. And you know what? Let's go for Weltris. Any one of you ever played Weltris? It's also from Bulletproof Software and Spectrum Holobyte, but this time I think they got the actual design from Alexei Pajitnov. Okay, please enter the capital of this republic. The answer is on page 5 of the manual. So let's have a look at the manual then. I don't know where the manual is. My games, I don't know how, but many came without manuals. It never happened that it came with a manual. The least of them came with a manual. Okay, so joking aside, I should have a PDF of the manual, unless of course any of you know which country this is. Is this? It's not Uzbekistan. Is it? Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. So where is my DOS box? This was the wrong DOS box, because I usually keep all the manuals as PDFs in the corresponding DOS box folders. So let's try this. Weltris. No, this was Wasteland. Weltris manual. So it's page 5. Good thing I got the manual. The Soviet challenge continues. Wonderful copy. Okay, so page 5. So Belarusia, capital Minsk. Minsk, it's really Belarus. Minsk, which means white Russia. And the opposite of Bela, which is white, is Cherno, which is black. And if you Belarus is white Russia and Chernarus is black Russia. And for those who play DayZ, Chernarus, this is where the name comes from. That's correct. Okay, so let's start a game of Weltris, and you can move around and then it comes down and it stacks. And how do I rotate? Okay, it was not space, and it's still not space. Can I even rotate? I should be able to rotate, right? But yeah, I can move the pieces around here. And once, for example, here, if I block this well, then I get this beautiful warning, and then I can't move this the next piece onto the well. Okay, probably should have looked at the manual. You know what? Let's do this on how to rotate the pieces. The game pieces, first level, and so on. Use tab to switch left and right, up, down. Okay, tab to switch left and right between the fields. Okay, apparently I can't rotate the pieces then. Beautiful. Okay, so this is going to be a super bad game of Weltris then. Okay, tab does do nothing. Okay, so yeah, let's just finish something. What I really like about Weltris is the further you get in the game, you get different illustrations there in EGA, in beautiful EGA on the other side, which I have to say I like very much. They are very well done, and apparently they're out of a book of photographs depicting everyday life in the Soviet Union. I think this is what the manual once said. Okay, yeah, so clearly Weltris is... there's a good chance why you haven't heard about Weltris is because it's not that very interesting, I have to say. And I'm a super huge Tetris fan, as you probably have heard. But yeah, what I like about this is that clearly there is not something that easily matches the sheer elegance of vanilla Tetris, right? You would think it's quite easy to come up with something, and certainly Nintendo, for better or worse, tried with Dr. Mario, which I feel like is a super cool puzzle game. But even the man himself, Alexei Pajitnov, did not come up with a very good next Tetris. The other game from Alexei that I really like was Hexagon. If you know this, if you have an original Xbox 360, I think Hexagon came pre-installed, and this was when he was already working with Microsoft. Okay, I'm not doing too well here, but yeah, I just thought I wanted to show you this little oddity from the good old DOS days. So let me quickly check what I've missed in the chat after my fuck up. Ski Free. It was a co-op win. It was a co-op win. Ski Free. I don't have Ski Free actually. I have Ski or Die. I thought the symbol looked like Russia, but there's more to it. Is it USSR? Yeah, you never know with all those Russian states that after the fall of the Soviet Union, suddenly there are so many new countries. I'm doing horrible in this game, by the way. I remember buying Dune 2 together with a few friends in 1996, and we only had one manual and no cell phone. We all knew the manual by heart after a few weeks. I mean, this is also something that sometimes I miss with new games or current games, is that you don't have a manual, because I mean, in the end, of course, it comes down to nostalgia, because it's a good thing if you don't need a manual to play a game, because the game has a tutorial or is so self-explanatory that you can start right away. You download it and it works. So I'm not sugarcoating the old time where we had to have manuals, because especially with games, early DOS games like the Sid Meier train game, I forgot what it was called, but memory was such an issue that the entire tutorial would be played out in the manual, essentially. So you had to actually read the manual. And also the game Balance of Power from Chris Crawford, it said, if you haven't read the manual, don't bother playing the game, because you probably won't have a good time with it. But what I really liked about the good old days of, I think that's it for us, yeah. The good old days of having a manual is usually you didn't buy a game online. Please enter your name. Jackass. It wasn't a very good game. So let's play it again. Move mode 2, next piece on. And let's try it again. Okay, so, but yeah, to finally get to my point. What I like is you bought your game at a retailer, and then of course you had to go home. And you didn't have a car, most likely, so you just had your public transport. And while you were riding the public transport, of course you ripped open that pristine packaging and took a whiff of new software and new floppy disks. And the next thing is, yeah, you looked at the manual and what was written in the manual, and when you got home, of course you also had to install the game. So that took some time, and so you could continue with the manual. So it was you were almost half the way through the manual and already a very good understanding of the game that you were about to be playing, because of course you had read a lot in games magazines and so on. So yeah, this is something that I really enjoy about manuals, but of course, yeah, just a hassle. My god, it took me so long to say I like manuals because you could read them on the bus. And yeah, I'm not that good with Tetris, but it was also one of those games that sometimes I just play when I'm effectively trying my best not to look for a challenge. Yeah, let's drop it there. Essentially, the four walls are the rotation. They kind of are. I mean, conceptually, it's a good idea, Tetris, but then again, in terms of the execution, it's not as interesting as you would hope it is. So yeah, I really wish that I could just rotate it there, but I can't, and that's it for this try. I can show you in other Tetris games. Idiot, this is me. Oh, look at this. I was better before. But by the way, this is Alexei Pajitnov, which I found very, very nice. So even if you fail the game, they're still celebrating. Yeah, I can't click something. This, of course, doesn't make sense if I click something. How can I quit? Exit, quit, save. No, there we go, quit. Yes, I'm absolutely sure. The other game is Blockout. And I feel like this is a bit more interesting in terms of a Tetris game. What? Why not? What is the magic word? Batch? No? Oh, I'm not in Blockout. Yeah, this makes sense. There we go. BL and California Dreams, which I think is a Polish developer. And this never ran that fast on my machine back then. May I suggest a game that I've been playing, that I've been dying to see you play for a while? Oh yes, of course, please go ahead, Lady Mistleaf. I'm just quickly showing Blockout, and this is much more of a 3D Tetris as you would assume it is. So how can I rotate the pieces? Because here clearly you can rotate the pieces, and I forgot. Oh, E and Q. Look at this. This is much more interesting, I feel, than Tetris. Frankly, this was bad. This was also bad because I'm trying to play it as super fast. But yeah, this is Blockout, where essentially you feel it's like Tetris in 3D seen from above, and the execution, I really feel that it doesn't get enough credit for how well this plays, essentially, because again it feels a bit cerebral in a sense, but they made some clever choices. For example, here displaying on the left side in EGA colors the actual level of where your pieces currently are. And of course, you don't make lines, you make fields, entire fields, to make it vanish and go away. So let's see if I can get at least one done, and maybe I could start, yeah, with this one. Oh, this was, oh, okay. Didn't look too closely. Oh, no, there we go. And no, there we go. Okay, so let me try if I can get at least this one But it has a nice sense of perspective, and essentially it runs on a toaster. I'm super bad at this. But maybe, just maybe, I can finish one level. No, I did not. Do I have really that many holes there? Yeah, this is not good. I have been better at Tetris, clearly. I just want one level to vanish there. There we go. That was it. Right. Hexagon, says Lady Mistleaf. Right, let's try. The fixed relic in old games is always so weird. Yeah, it's. I mean, if you just return or reverse the R, and it's a. I mean, if in the relic it's a ya, but then again it's like Tetris with the reverse R, and it completely doesn't work, especially if you know how to pronounce Cyrillic letters. Yeah, it's super weird. I agree, Inken Imbula. But it's my God, it looks Russian because we've reversed the R or just some random letters. So yeah. Okay, Hexagon. I'm intrigued. I've heard of this because I know there is a game that is called Super Hexagon. So I think this might be related, if I'm not mistaken. So okay, let's try Hexagon and update the stream information. Will place Hexagon and category Hexagon. Hexaball? No, Hexagon. Hexagons. Hexagore.io. Oh, it's with 2 X's. Hexagon, there we go. So, updated. Back to the chat. Sadly, there is no difficulty selection, but I remember the highest difficulty took forever for the computer to pick its move. Okay, so rubies versus pearls. Okay, I have no idea how this is played, but I love the choice of hexagons. So can I click something? Okay, so I would assume that I can fill here. Oh dear, I don't like what this is doing. Oh dear. It's a bit like Reversey. Does anyone know Reversey? This was also a DOS game that I played back then, and I have a feeling that I'm getting my ass handed to me in this game. Because to me, those games are never about strategy, because I've never grown that good to actually have a strategy. Oh my god, yeah, it's more about just trying to survive my next move. Some puzzle games or some adventure games or hidden object games have this sort of puzzle in there, and I hate it because I never managed to beat it. So yeah, I hope you're not going to be disappointed by how bad I am at this game. Yeah, I'm not good with this, I feel. You are rubies. I love this game and still lose half the time. Okay, so it's not just me. Because I'm already, I mean, this sounds super petty, but I'm already a bit angry with the computer here. What's happening with the computer player there? I don't like it. I don't like it that they know how to play this game better. I'm a modern gamer. I want to be pandered to. This is what I've been told by countless. Oh no! This was super bad. And now, this, okay. I'm annoyed. Actually, I'm annoyed. I want to win this game, and I probably won't. No. No, what? Why can't I? Oh, okay, so I can only jump to a certain... Oh, okay, so this makes it even harder. Now I got you, I think. No! This was not good. I really don't like this game, I feel. Again, I'm just reacting. I don't have a grand plan or strategy or anything. It's just trying to survive. Badly. Can't I go up? But I need to go up here. This would be so much better, but now it's on the highest difficulty by default, right? Yeah. If I can get my hands on the actual DOS game, it has an easy mode. Remember that sticking with an adjacent space creates a duplicate too. Okay, so the yellow is just jumps and then it will go in there exactly and then turn everything around. But if I go here... Yeah. No. Can I? I want. No. It always. Like I said, it sounds super petty, but it always feels like with every move of the AI, it feels like they're just taunting me because I did something wrong. This was the first move where I feel like I did something correctly. That hurt. That just hurt a lot. Pearls win. Who would have thought? 22 to 36. Yep. I don't like it. I really don't like it. I hate this game. I know this is a very, very strong emotional reaction to this, but it feels like the computer play is just taunting me and making it incredibly hard for me. It's like, I mean, there was this one chess program where you could select different difficulties for the computer player, and the only time that I would win in chess against a computer opponent was when the AI was set to drunk, which means it wouldn't beat your pieces, it would just stop one tile across and just say, yeah, take my queen or something. And this is when I thought, yeah, I'm good enough. But then again, there are games where I just kick the computer's ass after enough practice. And that was, does anyone of you know the game Solitaire? This was like, oh, it's on Steam. This was a Polish game. Soldat is German for soldier. Yeah, that's the game. This is the game, and I'm not going to play it, but I just show you what it is about. Yeah, it's like real-time Worms, but super fast, and you could play it against your friends, and you had different weapons, and yeah, there was a lot going on there in terms of mechanics, and it was, yeah, you can see it's super frantic, and I could win against the AI on highest difficulty setting, because this was before I had internet at my place, or at least steady internet. I always had to go somewhere with my zip disks and copy 50 megabytes of internet and then go home and look at what I copied from the internet. Most of the time it was sound fonts for my MIDIs. But yeah, this is Soldat, if any one of you knows this game. So this is, maybe this is something that I should try. Also French for soldier, but the T is silent. Soldat. Oh, really? Is it? Fun thing. By the way, is this the Alien versus not just Alien versus just the Predator font? Yeah, God, it's all over the place. Yeah, sure. Picture in picture. Wonderful. This one. Yeah. But yeah, it's free, and I think, yeah, optional paid bonuses, and it's still free, and it's super addictive. I I can tell you that. But it's been 15 years or longer since. No, I've played this in 2002 or 2003 even. So yeah, but it's still version 1.7. So never change a running system. In Russian, it's the same. Soldat says in Canibula. Oh, really? But you probably write it or type it differently in Cyrillic, I would assume. But yeah, this is funny. Sometimes, I mean, I know some Cyrillic letters, and it's always fun when I follow some people on Twitter who post Russian, or at least I would assume it's Russian. It's Cyrillic letters. It could be either Russian or Serbian or Ukrainian, who knows. But sometimes I just try to pronounce it out in my head, and with some words I realize, or I can just phonetically what the actual word is, and this is to me always a lot of fun. Cool, so it's 2 hours. The stream just has crossed the 2 hours mark, and I have to go to work tomorrow, and it's going to be what I can assume from the the roster that I saw already going to be quite the exhausting week. So I probably should try to get some rest beforehand. But yeah, I'm looking very much forward to finish on this one motion graphics thingy that I've been working on for the next post-mortem. One fun thing that I can maybe show you is something for the audio, because there is something for the sound that I wanted to recreate, and this is the Tetris sound effects, because I want to have my own Tetris sound effects. And if you don't recognize what this sound is, maybe I should make it a bit louder then. This one here, you should probably play it at twice the speed, but the other ones, you can roughly recognize what those are, because of course the Game Boy sound chip was a bit different than the sound chip that's in the NES, and this is the Goat Tracker, not the Goat Tracker, the Femi Tracker. The Goat Tracker, for those who are still listening, is a tracker for the Commodore 64. For the SID chip, and in the latest version you already got mouse support. Before that you had to use the function keys to jump between different parts. Oh, so old school. And yeah, and again I'm using this for something in my upcoming post-mortem, and yeah, it was fun to make this Game Boy like sound effects. Wow, tracker music. Yeah, there we are at my good old tracker. You know, the evening has progressed when I tell you people, you want to see some of my tracker music. I mean, see doesn't make sense. You want to hear some of my tracker music, and maybe there is oh yes, of course, this one here. This was, I think, one of my latest 2021 tracker music tracks. Now it starts. You've probably recognized it, right? Tracker music. I really enjoy making NES chip tunes, and the cool thing about the Femi Tracker is you can export it as NSF files, and if you got something like the EverDrive, or what I have is, I think it's called the El Cheapo. Essentially it's just a converter where you can copy NES, or yeah, in this case NES games, onto an SD card, put it in there, put it in the NES, and you can run it from there. Of course, this means you can also play bootlegged games or just some other games that found their way into the internet where you don't have the actual cartridge. And of course it means you can play pretty much any NSF file. I don't think it's possible to have any extension chips on there like you would have with some Konami games or even some Nintendo games, but it's quite cool. It's quite cool if you make something on there and then you can listen to it on the actual NES sound chip on your flat screen TV, which is, yeah, not that authentic. Nicely done. Thank you so much. Really cool SFX. Yeah, the seagulls and the shore, the surf. This was also a really fun part, yeah. And you can see here I've been toying quite a lot here with NES music, because sometimes I need it for some other music tracks where I just have one part is played by the NES and the other is in Reason. And yeah, this is maybe I have something else here. Time passes. This is I used it when I wanted to mock when you have some of you know it, when you have a cell phone close to a I don't know, a loudspeaker box or something that's not shielded, you get this radio frequency, this RF interference. This one. Yeah, and this I just tried to recreate with the NES sound chip, and it was just fun. Look at this Bomb Man 2016. Yeah, never mind. Okay, now I'm just randomly clicking things, which means I should bring this to an end. And again, I really appreciate that you came by for this very unorganized stream where I'm just playing jam games, and not just one game but 2 games. I quit 2 games out of frustration today, and the other ones weren't that fun. And the only game that I almost beat I denied myself of a simple win. My God. Inga Nimbola says, thank you for the stream. And I say, again, thank you so much for dropping by. As always, I really don't take it for granted that you take some time out of your day and have me just babble on one of your devices. It really means a lot to me. It's nice to have friends like you out there. So let me switch back to the big Phil. Hi, it's me in big again. And my God, the hair, it's so good. Oh, wonderful. Change up your hair products once in a while. It may not turn out great, but at least you have a story to tell. And with that, with that takeaway, I leave you to it. I wish you have a great week. I wish for myself that I have a great week. And yeah, see you next Sunday, and where we're already getting excited for the upcoming Ludum Dare 49. Is it 49, right? Oh, they grow up so quickly. Have a nice week. Cheers.